I'm going to talk about our claim patterns. So there's some positive PNA. So let's see next 24 hours after that. There's some negative PNA again. So 8 p.m. there's still some positive PNA. It's some slight negative PNA in parts of Ontario, southern Ontario. So let's go to next 24 hours after that. So there's some positive PNA. So let's go to 124. Let's go back to 90 hours to double check. So it's gonna be 10 p.m. after 7 p.m. So that's wrong. The time period is like going to be 7 p.m. So there's some positive PNA. So let's talk about the pressure pattern. That's why I open two tabs. So let's talk about the pressure pattern. So there's some 1014 millibars pressures in Toronto. Let's go to the next 24 hours after that. So there's some 1028 millibars pressures in, not gonna say the place. So 7 p.m. there's some 1012. So 1014 millibars pressures. So let's go 24 after that. So 1012 millibars pressure. Let's see after 24 hours. This is final days. So let's zoom out to Ontario and see where's the closest pressure pattern. So there's some 1000 something. The 1024 millibars pressure plus some kind of pressure is hiding in like outside the map. So it's gonna zoom out to United States or USA, for example. So let's see, it's 1028 plus 1000 and something. So 1020 is gonna make 1024. So it's gonna make like 1024 millibars pressure since Southern actually Toronto. So So let's look at the precipitation pattern. So we could close this as two tabs extra, so don't need it. So the Whiteton, Owen Sound, Lion's Head, Obey, Boy Elgin, Hanover, Solid Bay, Port Erie, Parts of Niagara Falls City, Long Point, Langton. No, they're gonna do Langton. So those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain, including Langton and Long Point. So I just double checked. That's how I say including those cities. Let's go to 7 p.m. So Whiteton, Owen Sound, Lion's Head, Obey, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, South Bay, Midland, Port Elgin, Hanover, Langton, London, Niagara Falls, City parts of it, Fort Erie. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Last time it was also the same, so just make sure. So 7 a.m. I didn't. So downtown Toronto, Mississauga, Brampton, don't know what places is. So those cities, including Richmond Hill, those cities are going to get some, say, Niagara on the Lake Niagara Falls, City Port Erie, Port Elgin, Hanover, Whiteton, Owen Sound, Lions Head, Old Bay, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, South Bay, Midland, Orilla, Barrie, Georginia, Beverly Isles, Uxbridge. Those cities are going to get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall, including London. So London, let's see where's London actually located. So London's okay, but so Long Point is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So let's go to 1 p.m. So Whiteton, Winston, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Southway, Midland, Orlando, Barrie, Georgia, Beverly Isles, Port Elgin, Hanover, London, Scarborough, Stouffville, Uxbridge, Oshawa, so Niagara on the Lake. Let's see what else other places. So Peterborough. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. The Hunter's done, so don't need to say it. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's look at 2.5. So Collingwood, everything's blocked. So Collingwood is gonna be 2.5 millimeters of snowfall. There's nothing else. So let's go to 7 p.m. So Oshawa. So Oshawa, Uxbridge. Those cities include Snowfall. So Snowfall is actually too far north. So Beverly Hills, Georgia, Barry, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, South Bay, Port Elgin, no, those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, snowfall. So let's go to 7 a.m. There's nothing else. Let's go to 1 p.m. There's nothing else. So this no, the sun may beyond afterwards. So 7 p.m. Let's see. Lions Head or Bay Bomb by 10. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to 7 a.m. So Lions Head or Bay Whiten or Sun on the beach or Salt Lake Bay on the beach, Midland or Lilla. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So for Elgin Honor is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of snowfall. And 0.25 millimeters of snowfall in Lions Head or Bay Whiten or Sun, Thunder Beach, Salt Lake Bay, Midland, or Lilla. The cities. So including Belleville, Cooper, Peterborough is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So actually Oshawa, Uxbridge. So Uxbridge is actually is gonna get some 0.25. Actually, let's look at Oshawa. So Oshawa doesn't count. So not even Uxbridge. So so let's go to next hour, 1 p.m. So Wyerton, Lions Head, OB, Georgia, Beverly Hills, Cuba, Peterborough, Belleville, London, Thunder Beach, South Bay. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So for Elgin, Hanover, it's gonna be 2.5 centimeters of snowfall. So let's look at Newmarket Orangeville. So that's outside. So outside is snowfall. So doesn't count. So Lyington is also 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So ignore Kubuk. Or Kobuk. So let's look at the next hour. So Lions Head, Bay, Whiteton, Owenson, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Southern Bay, Midland, or Lilla, Port Elgin, Hanover, Port Erin, parts of Niagara Falls City, Peterborough, Belleville. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So let's look at the next hour, next 7 a.m. So Lions Head, Bay, Whiteton, Owenson, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Southern Bay, Midland, or Lilla, Berry, Georgia, Boundary Isles, Port Elgin, Hanover, Uxbridge. No, those is actually Uxbridge. Let's see Uxbridge. So Uxbridge is actually gonna get 0.25 millimeters of snowfall, so not ultra. So let's actually go back later on. So let's go to 1 p.m. So Whiteton, Winston, Collingwood, Lions Head, Bay, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Barry, Georgia, Beverly Isles, Port Elgin, Hanover, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Scarborough, Stoffel, Market. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So let's go to 7 p.m. So Collingwood, Port Elgin, Hanover, Niagara Falls City, Port Erie. So no, it's too far off. So Orangeville, those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of fall during bombing. Actually, bombing doesn't count. So let's go back and check 7 p.m. again. Oshawa's 7 a.m. So 7 a.m. This Uxbridge is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to 1 p.m. Let's do Oshawa Uxbridge again. So can do properly. So Oshawa Uxbridge is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So including Newmarket Snowfall. So including Scarborough actually. So let's go to 7 p.m. So Oshawa Uxbridge is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to 7 a.m. There's nothing else. 1 p.m. There's nothing else. So 7 p.m. There's nothing else. 7 a.m. There's nothing else. Let's go to 1 p.m. Uxbridge is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Now, Oshawa is nothing. So 7 p.m. is nothing else. So 7 a.m. Uxbridge is also gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So let's go to 1 at 8 hours. Oshawa, Uxbridge, 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to 1 14 hours. It's nothing. So let's go to total precipitation once every 12 hours. So, my turn. So, Wyton, Winston, no, Winston. So, Wyton, Winston, Salt Lake Bay is going to be 3 millimeters of rainfall. Thunder Beach is also 3 millimeters of rainfall. I2 5 millimeters of rainfall. Line said, oh, it's going to be 3.5 millimeters of rainfall. Actually, it's going to be 3 millimeters of rainfall. Line said, oh, but it's actually mean average is 2.5 millimeters of rainfall, but it's actually could be 4 millimeters of rainfall. Yeah, it's possible. So wind sound, let's see how far that for. So it could be 4 millimeters of rainfall. Let's see on the beach it actually could be 2.5. Look, actually Southern Bay is actually is gonna be 3 millimeters of rainfall. So London 0.7, Orlula 0.7. So let's see Oshawa. So Oshawa 0.2. Peterborough is nothing. So Kubuk 0.7. Niagara on the lake is gonna be 0.7. That's part of it. Niagara Falls City with some like so he's going to get 0.7 with some it's going to be 1.2 millimeters of rainfall. So Collingwood is 0.7. So Port Elgin is actually gonna get some 4 millimeters of rainfall. Hunnam is actually going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall because of them. It actually could be 4 millimeters of rainfall. So Scarborough could get some 0.2 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to AP 24 hours. It's going to be December 8th. So Wyton, Owenstown, Midland, Oshawa, I don't know this. Oshawa, it's going to be 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. Uxbridge is actually 2 millimeters of rainfall. So let's look at Port Elgin. So Port Elgin's actually is going to be 1.2 millimeters of rainfall. So Niagara on the Lake, parts of it is going to be 0.7, some parts is 0.2. So most part of Niagara on the Lake is actually 0.2. So for most part of Niagara Falls City stays dry, no rainfall, snowfall. So it could be snowfall, but you can see in the total snowfall. So parts of Niagara Falls is 0.2 millimeters of rainfall. So precipitation actually. So Honor is going to be 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. So let's look at where I'm gonna place. So Scarborough, Scarborough is only one. It's going to be 0.2. So Stoffel is going to be 0.7. So the boy Elgin Hunter. So Collingwood is 2 millimeters of rainfall. OBS actually is going to be 0.2 millimeters of rainfall. So Solid B is actually 1.2 millimeters of rainfall. The middle. So actually So Bomb Beach is actually gonna be 1.7. So Thunder Beach is 2.5. So we could correct Solid Bay. So Solid Bay, let's see where it's on the map. So that it's going to be 1.2 millimeters of rainfall. So now we could do 24 hours of precipitation. So Hope's Bay actually is gonna be 0.7. Lion's Head is actually going to be 1.2. A bit off. So 1/2. Let's see. I actually went down it. Going to take a minute. So Lion's Head is actually going to get some 1.2 millimeters of rainfall. So rest of Southern Ontario did nothing. So but Whiteton is going to get some 0.2 millimeters of rain. Hopefully 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to next 24 hours. 7 p.m. So Barton is 3 millimeters rain, Owentown is actually 2.5 millimeters rain. That's mean average, but the actual precipitation amount is 3 millimeters rainfall. So Lion's Head obeys going to be 0.7. Collingwood is 0.2. Palm Beach actually 1.2. Thunder Beach actually is going to be borderline 2.4 millimeters of rain. Actually, 2.4. And 2.4 is actually Salt Lake Bay, 2.5. Actually, 2.4. So, Jordini, not gonna do it. So, London is going to be 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara Falls City is going to be 0.7 millimeters of rain. Some parts 0.2. So 2 millimeters of rain, Peterborough. 1 millimeters of rain, Uxbridge. Coburg is going to get 0.7. Belleville 2 millimeters. Newmarket, Orange, actually Newmarket, Orangeville 0.2 millimeters of rainfall. Even though. So let's look at Lake Simcoe. We finished like Lights Head, Lights Head, Bomb Beach. So Port Elgin is going to be 2.5, but that's mean average, but actual 3 millimeters of rainfall. Hanoi is going to get some 3 millimeters of rainfall, which is same thing for Elgin. So look at Port Elgin actually. Your places looks okay. So Hanoi is actually 2.5 millimeters of rain, 3 millimeters of rainfall. So the snowfall is going to be not gonna count. So So Hamilton sees nothing. So Niagara on the Lakes is nothing. So even though it shows like for now 0.2, but it's going to go away quickly. So too fast for the to tell if it's raining or not in 10 p.m. Niagara on the Lakes. So this comes. So Orlilla is going to be 1 millimeter. Actually 0 point something. 0.9 millimeters. 0.8 millimeters to rain Orlilla. Georgia is actually 0.7. Beverly is 0.7. Berry sees nothing. So So let's go to 7 p.m. The Warrington is 0.2, Lions Head is 0.7, Hope is 0.7, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach is actually 0.7, Virginia 0.2, Beverly Hills 0.27, Berry 0.7. So the parts of Niagara Falls City 0.7, Port Erie 0.7. So let's look at Orangeville. Orangeville, Newmarket, Stouffville's off. So it's going to be 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. 0.2 actually. So Stouffville is 0.7, only one, not Newmarket, Orangeville. So Scarborough is going to be 0.2 millimeters of rainfall. So Niagara on the Lake 0.2. So Wyerton 0. So you're done. So 2 millimeters of rainfall, Collingwood. So Barry is going to be 0.7, Georgina 0.2, Beverly Hills is 0.7. Port Elgin is going to be 1.2. So Hanover is going to be 1.2 millimeters of rainfall. So the green spice is nothing. So let's look at Oshawa. Let's see Oshawa. So Oshawa gets mixed up. So Oshawa is going to get some 0.2 millimeters of rainfall. Uxbridge is going to get some 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. Quebec going to be 0.2 millimeters of rainfall. Peterborough is not. So let's look in the next hour. Actually, there's not no next hour. So total snowfall. Let's go take a minute. So I didn't read then. I'm gonna say air temperature for now, so I can edit the video and say like that. So 3.2 centimeters is in Whitetown. When sound is going to double. Collingwood is 0.5. Langton 0.5. Gonna skip. So gonna Hamilton, Brampton, downtown Toronto, Stouffville, Scarborough, Peterborough, Belleville is going to be 0.2. 0.2 is in Oshawa. 0.4 is in Coburg. 0.1 Uxbridge. 0.4 is in Niagara Falls City. So Orilla is gonna be 0.2 millimeters, actually 0.7. So 0.7 millimeters of rainfall in Orilla. Owen Sound is actually gonna be 3.1 centimeters. Well, London is going to be 0.5. 0.7 millimeters of rain falls in London. So let's look for Elgin and Hanover. So for Elgin 3.2, and Hanover is actually is going to be like 1.3, so 1.6 centimeters is in Hanover. So where's the southern Ontario Sea is nothing except by Barrie. So Barrie is going to get some 0.1 centimeters. Collingwood 0.5. Rest of southern Ontario is nothing. So sees no snowfall. So let's look at 24 hour year 24 hours after that. So 0.2 is in Whiteton. 0.7 is in Collingwood, 0.1 Brampton, Tofu 0.4, 0.2 is in downtown Toronto, Copper 0.3, Oshawa 0.8, 1.6 Uxbridge, 0.5 Newmarket, 0.3 Peterborough, 0.4 Niagara on the Lake, Niagara Falls City. Going to be 0.3 centimeters, Hamilton 0.1 centimeters, London. So London is going to be 0.42 centimeters of snowfall. So Hamilton 0.1 centimeters. Palm Beach is actually going to be 0. No, 1. Going to be close to 2.5. So it's going to be 2.4 centimeters Palm Beach. So the beach is actually going to be 2.5. Solid Bay is 2.5. No, it's going to be 1.3, but yeah, it could be 1.3. It's Solid Bay. So Midland is actually going to be. So Midland is going to be 1.3 and 1.1 centimeters of snowfall, but that's actually is going to be 1.2 centimeters. So let's do Hobbs Bay. Hobbs Bay is 0.2. Line says is 0.1. So let's look at Lake Cinco, double check. So Barrie is actually going to be 1.3 centimeters. Virginia is actually going to be 1.3 centimeters. Let's do Barrie again. Barrie is actually 2.5. Beverly Hills is actually 1.3. Doesn't mean average. But it's going to be 1.6 centimeters instead. So actually, no, 1.6. So Ardilla is going to be 0.2 centimeters. So it's good. Let's look at the next tower. So Peterborough 0.2 centimeters, Whitetown 0.2, for Elgin nothing 0.1 centimeters, Hope's Bay could get some 0.7 centimeters, Lions Head is going to be 1.3 centimeters, Hope's Bay is actually 0.7 centimeters. Let's look at the next 24 hours, the 8 p.m. Could be 7 p.m. too, so London 0.53 is in Whiteham, 0.4 Collingwood, 0.1 Brampton, Stouffville 0.2 downtown Toronto, 0.1 centimeters, Oshawa 0.2 Cobourg 0.3 Uxbridge 0.2, 0.5 0.5 Newmarket 1.6 is Peterborough 1.2 is Melbourne 0.2 is in Niagara Falls City, Hamilton is 0.2. So all this look at this like the Europe ECWMWF 0.1 12 hours snowfall, which is on centimeters. So this is centimeters of snowfall in 12 hours and what I'm doing right now. So looking at right now, so it's going to be 1.2 centimeters. Georgia is going to be 0.2 centimeters. Beverly Hills is 0.2. Barrie is going to be 0.2. 0.1 actually. So let's do Georgia, Beverly Hills again. So Beverly Hills is actually could be like 0.5 centimeters. Actually 0.4. Georgia is going to be 0.4 also. That's yeah, possible. So Lion's Head is going to be 1.3. Hope's Bay actually is going to be 2 centimeters. So actually it's so 3.3 centimeters is in Hope's Bay, but it's gonna be 2.3 here. So I think I lost everything. So Palm Beach is going to be 1.3 centimeters, but the actual precipitation amount is going to be 1. So it could be 1.3 centimeters, I mean average, but solid Bay is 2.0, but Dutton Beach is actually 2.4 centimeters. So let's look at the next. Oh, Niagara Falls is 0.2 for Erie 0. Not gonna be 0.2. It's actually gonna be 1.3 centimeters. Langton is 0.5. London is actually going to be 1 centimeters. Yeah, 1 centimeter. So let's go to 114 hours. Brighton 0.5, 1.6 Collingwood. Niagara Lake 0.3, 0.4 Niagara Falls City, Brampton 0.2, Snowfall 0.5, Newmarket 0.7, Toronto 0.2, Uxbridge 0.6, Oshawa 0.4, Cobourg 0.3, Peterborough 0.2, Palm Beach is actually going to be 1.4 centimeters, 1.3 centimeters in Thunder Beach, Midland, no, no, no. Barrie is actually going to be 0. Actually, it's between 0.9 and 0.5. So actually, the middle number is going to be 6.5 centimeters. So Georginia's actually is going to be 0.6 centimeters, Beverly 0.6 centimeters, or 0.1. So Milan also get 0.12 actually. So Salt Lake Bay is actually possible to get 0.1 centimeters, so 0.2 actually. So Lion's Head or Base are going to get some 0.2 centimeters, but Lion's Head is 0.2. Hope's Bay actually is going to get 0.4, 0.5. So 0.5 actually. So actually it's going to get some 0.7 centimeters. Bay. For Erie is going to be 0.2 centimeters. Inspire 0.2 centimeters. So for Elgin 1.3, Hanover is going to be 1.3 centimeters. Actually, it's 1.4, but Hanover is close. It's going to be 1.7. So, so it is missing. There's no space. So let's look at the temperature patterns. So temperature patterns. So Washington is 1 degrees, Collingwood 3 degrees, -3, -1 London, -4 Newmarket, -4 Uxbridge, Brampton -2, -3. So for +0, it's gonna be down to Toronto. -1 is in Oshawa. -2 Peterborough. +2 Cuba. +1 Belleville. Everywhere in Niagara Falls is +1, including Hamilton, Burlington. So let's look at the other cities. So any cities, so it's going to be Saga missing. So Mississauga is going to be -1. Scarborough is going to be -2 degrees. Locals in Hamilton, Burlington. So even downtown Toronto sometimes. So doesn't count. So let's do line set OB. It's gonna be 1 degrees. Thunder Beach, Southern Beach is actually going to be 1 degree. Palm Beach is actually going to be 1 degree. Midland is going to be -3. Barrie is -3. Georginia is going to be -2. Beverly Isles is actually -3. Orilla is -3. So let's look at next hour. 8 a.m. London is -6, -9, Whiteham -8, Collingwood, Brampton -6, Stouffville -7, -4. The Dr. Toronto. Let's look at Scarborough later on. X is Scarborough now. So it's going to be minus lots. So it's gonna skip Scarborough. So between 7 and 4, it's gonna use. So 6 degrees in Scarborough actually. So 4.5. Actually 5.5 degrees in Scarborough. Mississauga is actually -4 degrees. Hamilton 4 degrees. Local St. It's down to traffic in Hamilton, so just in count Niagara -3, -4 Niagara Falls City, Newmarket -7, Orangeville -7, Uxbridge -9, Oshawa -6, -4 is St. Cobourg, Peterborough -8, Belleville -6. So let's look at Orangeville later on. So Lions Head or Bay is going to be 7, no, it's going to be 10. 9 degrees is in Lions Head or Bay. Bombay is actually going to be 9 degrees. Salt Lake Bay, Thunder Beach is actually 8 degrees. It's gonna be 9 degrees. Salt Lake Bay is 10 degrees. Barrie is 10 degrees. Georgia is going to be 8 degrees. Orilla is going to be 11 degrees. Beverly Hills is going to be minus something. So it's actually minus 9 degrees. So let's look previous hour again. 3 p.m. for Orange Falls. So Orange Falls is actually minus 3 degrees. So 8 a.m. So there's nothing else. So let's go to 3 p.m. So line said, oh, no, do it again. London -7, Collingwood -9, -10 is in Barton, -7 in Brampton, Downton Toronto -6, -9 Snowfall, Newmarket, Oshawa, Coburg, -11 Uxbridge, -12 Peterborough, -11 Belleville, -5 Niagara Lake, -6 Niagara Falls City, Hamilton is -5, so we can do government Mississauga and Richmond Hill. So we did do Richmond Hill in a while. So Mississauga -6, Scarborough is going to be -7 degrees, so 9 degrees actually. So Orangeville is -9, Mississauga is actually -6, Richmond Hill is actually going to be -9 actually. So stated this later on. So London, no, Lions Head, Hope Bay is going. Hope is very different. So Hope Bay is actually going to be 9 degrees. Lions Head is actually going to be 10 degrees. So actually 9. So Palm Beach is actually going to be 9 degrees. Thunder, Thunder Beach is actually going to be -7. Salt Bay is actually -9 degrees. So actually, actually correct. So Hope. So Salt Bay is actually going to be 9 degrees. 9 degrees. So Barrie is actually going to be 10 degrees. Georgia is going to be 9 degrees, 8 degrees. So Cordilla is going to be 11 degrees. Actually, it's going to be 12 degrees. Beverly Isles is going to be 10 degrees. So let's see how long the video is. It's going to be 33 minutes. So let's look at next 24 hours and then we do which one helps. So Whitehand is the -7, -8, Collingwood -7, Langton, not London. But what if I said like Langton whole time, that's wrong. It's Lang. If you said London whole time, that's wrong. It's Langton whole time. So Hamilton is going to be -4. Brampton is going to be -6. Down to Toronto is going to be -4. Stouffville -4. -8 is in Newmarket. Richmond Hill is going to be 6.5. Actually, it could be 7 degrees. 6 degrees. So Oshawa is -4. Uxbridge -8. Peterborough -7. -4. Coburg -6. Belleville -5. Niagara. Niagara Falls City is 8 -8. Fort Erie is -8 degrees. The Oakville -4, Scarborough is going to be Scarborough is going to be -5 degrees. So 5.5 degrees Scarborough. So -7 is Whitehand. So it's done. So Lionshead or Bay is going to be -3 degrees. So Palm Beach is actually going to be 7 degrees. Thunder Beach is actually going to be gonna skip that. So it's locked like so Salt Lake Bay is actually going to be 6 degrees. Thunder Beach is actually going to be 5 degrees. So let's look at the berries. So berries actually is going to be -7 degrees. Georginia and so Georginia is going to be -6 degrees. Beverly Isles is 8 degrees, -8 degrees. Orilla is going to be so Orilla actually could be 9 degrees. So let's look at the next 24 hours. So not 24 hours, but next hour. So London's -4, -6, Collingwood -3, Langton, Brampton -3, -1, Stouffville -2, and downtown Toronto. Scarborough is going to be -3, so 3.5 is no, it's 3 -3 is in Richmond Hill. Newmarket is -4, including Orangeville. Uxbridge -5, -3 is in Oshawa, -1 in Coburg, -4 at Peterborough. Belleville is going to be -3, Niagara on the Lake -2, -3, Niagara Falls City, Queens, Niagara, and Hamilton is -2, so Mississauga is actually -2, which, so let's do Lion's Head Bay is going to be -2 degrees, -2 to 3 degrees. It's in Hope's Bay, Lion's Head is -2. So Palm Beach is -4, -5 is in Thunder Beach, Salt Lake Bay is actually -5 degrees. Barrie is going to be -6 degrees. Georgia -4. Lilla is going to be -5. Beverly Hills is -4. So 8 a.m. Orlil Barton is it again. So -1 in Whitetown, -3 Collingwood, -2 Langton, Brampton -2, Stouffville -3, -1 is in downtown Toronto, Newmarket, Orangeville, going -4 include Uxbridge, so Oshawa is -1, -2 Peterborough, -1, +1 is in Cuba, 0 is in Melbourne, +1 in Niagara Lake, -2 in Niagara Falls City, Hamilton, -1 in Ogle. So Mississauga is going to be -1 degree, between all the Saxon is going to be -2 degrees. So Lion's Head obeys +1. So Bob Beach is going to be -2, +1 is in Thunder Beach. Solid Bay is 0 degrees. So let's look at Barry. So Barry is -4, Georgia is going to be -3, Odella is going to be -3, no, -4, Beverly Hills is -4. So it's to Port Elgin, Honor, and the temperature pattern including Owen Sounds. So Belleville is done. So let's look at the next so 3 p.m. The Whiteson is +1, +0 is in London, -1 Langton, Market, Orangeville, Uxbridge, Peterborough is -2, -0 degrees is in Brampton, -1 in Telford, +1 degree is in Downtown, 1 degree is in Hamilton, everywhere in Niagara Falls, Fitzroy, Cobourg, Belleville, the -1 in Oshawa. So Mississauga has to be 1 degree since the local Hamilton Burlington, so Lions Head or Bay is also 1 degree. So Palm Beach is a 1 degree. Southern Beach is actually 2 degrees. Midland is going to be 0 degrees. Manila is going to be -1, -1 Barrie. Georgia is -1. Beverly Isles -1. The Port Elgin, I don't count it, but skip it. So, so let's go to 7 a.m. Brighton -6, -6 Collingwood, -5 Langton, Ramsey -5. Tofu -5, Downton Raja -3, Newmarket -6, Orangeville -6, on Newmarket, Uxbridge is -9, -6, Oshawa -8, Peterborough -5, Cobourg, Belleville is -8, Niagara on the Lake is -2, Niagara Falls City -3, Hamilton -3, Oakville -3. So Scarborough is actually going to be -4 degrees. So Lion's Head is going -6. Hope's Bay actually is going -6 also. So Palm Beach is going to be -7 degrees. Thunder Beach is actually -6 degrees. Starlight Bay is actually going to be 9 degrees. Very actually going to be -9 degrees. Virginia is actually is going to be that's very Orilla is going -10 degrees. Beverly Hills is actually going to be -7 degrees. So Beverly Hills. To 111 hours in the model run. So, well, I mean, -7 is in Whitetown, -9 is in Collingwood, -4 is in Langton, Brampton, -6, -7 is Stouffville, -8 is Market Orangeville, down. So, Orangeville is actually going to be 9 degrees. It's going to be 8 degrees minus, but it's going to be -8. Actually, it could be minus. 8 degrees also in like Orange Hill is actually is -9. It's in Orange Hill. -9 is actually so down to Toronto was in -5. Scarborough is going to be Oshawa -8 degrees. Saga is -4 degrees. Parsippany is -5. Uxbridge -9. Peterborough is -10, -6. And Coburg, Belleville -7, -2. Sim, Niagara on the Lake -3. Niagara Falls City. Fort Erie is going to be -2 degrees. Hamilton is -3. Gwinnett -2. So Lion's Head or Bay is going to be -6 degrees. Palm Beach is actually going to be 9 degrees. So 60 Sun Beach, 7 degrees is in Solid Bay, Solid Bay actually. So Berry is actually -10. Beverly Isle -8. Orilla is going to be -11. So is actually going to be -9 degrees. So the- so I mean missing Mississauga. So Mississauga actually doesn't count. So you might miss like Richmond Hill so many times. So actually you can skip it. Actually you can do it now. So 2:30 p.m. today. So Richmond Hill is gonna get some like it is done. So it should be done. 8 a.m. Actually 7 a.m. 8 a.m. This Richmond Hill is gonna get -6 degrees. So don't draw a line or anything. So let's look at it in 3 p.m. So this let's see which way is Richmond Hill. Richmond Hill is -8 degrees. Should be 8 degrees somewhere. So let's look at the 8 a.m. So there's going Richmond Hill should be -6 degrees. So 3 p.m. there's gonna be -3.5 degrees. So let's look at 8 a.m. So -2 degrees. Last time it's actually different temperature. It's actually minus something. So -3 is going to be minus. It's gonna be -1 degrees actually. So let's look at the 8 a.m. after this 7 a.m. So -5 degrees, actually -4. The -4 is in Richard Hills. So let's go to final hour. So Richmond Hill is actually -6.5 degrees. So this is the end of the video. Even as 1 day off, but it's gonna be 1 degree off, so it doesn't count. So this is the end of the video.